Welcome back, guys, to my Manchester United career on FM 17. The last episode, we beat Spurs 2-1 at New White Hart Lane in the Champions League quarter-final second leg, meaning for the third season in a row we are in the Champions League semi-final. We have been drawn against Monaco. Well, since then I've only played the one game off camera, and that was against Ryan Giggs' Stoke. They came to Old Trafford and dropped all 3 points. You know, the amount of chances we had in this game, it really should have finished by an even bigger margin, but 5-2, I'm happy with that. And having Lukaku, our summer signing, on the score sheet again, and Eden Hazard also getting on there with a goal from the penalty spot, a really confident, really top performance from the team. Rashford also getting 2 goals in this game, but Lukaku, you just look at those stats. His first season at Old Trafford, he's worked wonders for us. I mean, 28 starts in the league, 14 goals. I mean, the last 2 seasons at AC Milan for him, he's only come away with 11 goals. His last couple of seasons at Everton, they were decent, but I think he's going to be able to smash his record, which was 18 goals in one season, which was the 2015-2016 season. Let's see if we can beat that for Lukaku, although there aren't many games remaining. Saying that though, he's only going to get 5 goals and he's smashed his record at Everton. So a hat-trick against Hull in today's episode, and maybe another hat-trick in our next game, which will be against Leeds. I mean, it's realistic. It might just happen. We'll have to wait and see. But another player that's been standing out lately is Andrew Ferguson, the age of 20. Just look at those attributes, how he's developing, how he's coming along just nicely. I mean, in a way, it's been like a blessing in disguise, Ander Herrera being out for the rest of the season. Yes, I would have preferred him to be available, but Andrew Ferguson stepped right up to the plate, and he's just pretty much picking up where Herrera left off when he got injured. Now, we've got to hold a team meeting because we could have the league title wrapped up here today. We've got Hull away from home at the Casey Stadium, then we've got Leeds, then Derby, then Chelsea. Obviously, we've got the Champions League fixtures in between. But if I'm right in saying we could win the title today, all depends on results elsewhere between Arsenal and Arsenal are actually playing Tottenham. So fingers crossed Tottenham get the win there. We're just going to say we're just a point away from winning the title. Fully expected to finish off the job that was expected of us in our next fixture. Or maybe we only need 1 more point to claim the championship. Give it your all out there so the Man United fans can enjoy our success. I want to mention the fans, but I feel that if I do, the players might switch off. So I'll go for the top one and remind them what's expected of them, basically. It's only Callum Gribben that's feeling the pressure. Well, he's hardly featured in the side, so I'm not too worried about his reaction. Liverpool still mid-table. So if Tottenham beat Arsenal today, then we've won the title. There's only 4 games to go. So here we go. Arsenal against Tottenham. Yes! Yes! And Harry Kane's done us a favour as well. Spurs have won us the title. How weird is that? After the last couple of seasons when it's just been United and Spurs battling it out for the title, they've gone and done us a favour. And Harry Kane, who is linked heavily because we've been watching him, has gone and scored against their North London rivals to win us the league title. Another Premier League win has Manchester United fans jubilant. That's, well, we have retained our crown because we won it last season, of course. Champions again. It does. It feels so good. United boss pleases the board, of course. That's what it's all about for Manchester United. It's our 23rd league title now. Harry Kane, there is his match report, 2 goals. He's extremely interested. He's just trying to get things done now at Spurs so he can put pen to paper in the summer for Manchester United in a deal which could be worth an astonishing 99 million as it's reported there. That's all speculation though, so we'll try and figure something out with Spurs. Just to note as well, Valencia does plan to retire from the beautiful game at the age of 35. He arrived at Old Trafford from Wigan in 2009. Where has that time gone? So I might have to look for maybe another backup for Valencia in the window. Have to wait and see. Or maybe I'll just dip into our under-23s. We've still got Warren and also Olasunde that we could use. Maybe even Fosu Mensah. Maybe we'll put him as a wing back next season in this system. So there we have it. We have retained our Premier League trophy. It does feel good. I'm going to go ahead anyway and play that away game against Hull, as that was going to be the game that would wrap up the league title for us if Arsenal had have beaten Spurs. And what a start to life for Wenger at Man City. He's just scooped up the Manager of the Month award. So with just 4 games going of the season, I could now afford to rest some key players. So I'm going to bring in Twanzebe for this game. I might start Daley Blind. I mean, I could. We've got Monaco in just a couple of days' time, so we'll put Blind in that defensive mid role. We'll bring in Valencia. Got to try and give him as much minutes as possible now, seeing that he is retiring come the end of the season. Maybe we'll put Fosu Mensah, who could feature a bit later on in the game against Hull. I'll start Mata, and I'm going to leave Lukaku on, of course. I want to see him score way over 18 goals before the end of season. Hull City get things underway against Manchester United, Premier League champions. Once again, the 2nd season in a row. And now I can turn my full attention to the Champions League this season. 2 tough ties against Monaco coming up, and hopefully another final, and of course another Champions League trophy to add to the collection, because I want to level Liverpool's record of 5 and well and truly knock them off their perch. Not much happening in this game at the moment. We're past the half-hour mark. Andrew Ferguson picking up a yellow card now. We're controlling things, although Hull have had their fair share of opportunities in front of goal. They have now. It's just jumped to 6, from 3 to 6, just like that, and that's half-time. I'm going to be assertive here. I'm not happy with the performance. Good reaction. Everyone's looking fired up. No advice to be applied there. So who can we take off then? It's not happening for Lukaku and Rashford at the moment up top. So I'm going to bring on Gomez. A bit more pace, just to complement, to go alongside Rashford. And Pogba goes off. We need him fresh for that midweek fixture. That first leg in the semi-finals against Monaco. Here's Blind, now Mata to Ferguson. Nice pass in here from United. Nice touches, 1-2s. Mata finds Shaw in. Of course it's offside. He was in such a good position there as well, Shaw. It was deadly for Hull. If it wasn't offside, I'm sure Shaw was about to cross that in, and it was either going to be Rashford or Lukaku on the end of it to make it 1-0 to United. I'm a bit disappointed that we haven't got a goal here. Is there any advice to apply? No. Mata now to Valencia. He was doing well. Only got a couple of games now until he retires. Here is Blind to Gomez. Rashford again. Those two just linking up. Bit of indecision there. Oh, what a ball that is from Blind to find Shaw. It's Rashford! And that's what would have happened just a few moments ago if Shaw wasn't offside. We've found the breakthrough though. It's 1-0. Rashford's goal. Look at Blind's pass though. Beautiful. Just dinks it over the top of the defence. Finds Shaw. Crosses it in low. And a tremendous finish from Rashford. He just absolutely put his laces through that. So 1-0. That's the league table as it stands. We're a stunning 15 points top. 15 points top as it stands. Since Arsenal have just lost to Tottenham. Absolutely mental. Mata holds the ball up well to Blind to Gomez. Here is Rashford again. He's got a taste for goals now. Gomez finds Valencia. That's a good ball. And it's in for Lukaku. It's Rashford on the end of it. Did Lukaku nod that on to Rashford at the far post? I think he might have had a touch, but what a ball from Gomez to get that move going for United. That pass. Their full-back for Hull. Absolutely disappointing from them, but what a cross. And Lukaku did get a touch on it, and what a finish in the end. Well, it was just a simple tap-in. There we go, linking up nicely, those two. What a partnership they're developing, Rashford and Lukaku. It's almost unstoppable. And Rashford's on for a hat-trick now. Gomez to Lukaku. He's done really well in that number 10, Gomez, since coming on. Rashford, back to Blind. Mata, he dropped into central midfield. Here is Rashford. He gets his hat-trick. Get in. 3-0. 17th goal of the season for him. And there's plenty of time to go to maybe have another goal or two. But what a ball from Mata. What vision. Not your everyday central midfielder due to his size, but seems to have worked well, dropping him into that advanced playmaker, that central midfield role. It allows him to see his options going forwards. And he picked out Rashford perfectly. I'm just going to bring on Fosu-Mensah here. Take off Blind. We do have one more option to go when it comes to substitute. I don't think I need to use it. We're coasting here away to Hull as the Premier League champions. It's a yellow card for Hull there. O'Connell. On comes Fosu then. He's done well since, well, throughout this season when coming off the bench. I know I've rarely started him in a game this season. He's only come off the bench. He's been like a super sub in that defensive mid role. This system, it just allows him to fit right into it. Such a great physical presence in that role. And that's what we have in Eric Dyer also, in that defensive mid role in this system. And that's going to be about it for this game. Unless Hull can get a goal back, which they can't as De Gea comes out and collects the ball. Makes it look easy. Comes up the field looking for Rashford, and the ref should be blowing his whistle. Let's get this game over and done with. Lukaku failed to get a goal in this game. Look at all this space in midfield for Mata, for Gomez, for Andrew Ferguson as well. That's a poor pass. There's only seconds to go though, so I'm not too worried. Braithwaite. There we go. Full time. Hull City 0. Manchester United 3. Dominant performance once again. How many times have I had to say that this season? We have been so dominant. I mean, just look at the league table. It speaks volumes. 15 points top. I think it's 15 points anyway. I'll have to check that. But we are currently on a 6-match unbeaten run. We're deserved Premier League winners. I'm just going to go ahead and praise Rashford after he came away with a match ball. Getting that hat-trick. Onwards then. Up next, we host Monaco in the Champions League. First leg of the semi-finals. That will be the next episode as well. Both fixtures against Monaco. And then I'm thinking the next episode after that will be the final game of the Premier League season at home to Chelsea. So there we have it. That is it for this episode. We are Premier League champions once again. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one.